Auckland councillors reconvene in a bid to finalise this year's budget, but will Mayor Wayne Brown get what he wants? Temperature turns up on Michael Wood as the stood-down minister faces an investigation. And the battle lines have been redrawn, why airlines are back at war over pricing. Te Maria, I'm Sherry Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Auckland councillors will resume their seats around the table this morning as they work to sign off on a budget for the city. Mayor Wayne Brown revealed a compromise proposal midway through yesterday's 9-hour meeting, which was adjourned at 5 p.m. and will reconvene at 10 a.m. He's now suggesting selling about half the airport shares alongside rising rates by more and making more cuts to council-controlled organisations and local boards. It's still unclear how councillors will vote, and despite the new proposal only being to sell half, there's still plenty of questions. Embattled Minister Michael Wood has finally sold his Auckland airport stock and is now the subject of an investigation, while it's also emerged the Cabinet Office informed former Prime Minister Jacinda Ardern of the controversial shareholding. Yesterday, the government faced one of its most challenging days as the probe was launched. A political scientist says the smoothest course of action for Wood is to resign. Charles Sturt University's Dominic O'Sullivan says Wood's refusal to step down is forcing the Prime Minister to ask difficult questions.
What's the political fallout? Will having Michael Wood remain in Cabinet extend the scandal as it prepares for the election? Or is this something that will all blow over?
At the same time, Air New Zealand and Auckland Airport remain at loggerheads over a hike to landing fees. The airport is planning to double landing fees in the coming years to fund a major redevelopment. Qantas and Air New Zealand have taken a rare step of issuing a joint statement opposing the changes, warning it could make air travel unaffordable for many travellers. Air New Zealand Chief Executive Greg Foran says the airlines want more clarity about what's happening. The airport says its proposal stacks up and it's disappointed with the airline's response.
We actually can't kick this can down the road. It's something that we've been talking about and consulting on for a very long time, and it is time now to get on with it and do it.
More kids are getting caught smoking and vaping in school. More than 10% of Year 10s were vaping daily last year, up from 3.1% in 2019 as smoking rates fall. Exclusive Minister of Education data shows school stand-downs for smoking and vaping have gone up almost 300% comparing those years. In Wellington, it's gone up 447%. From January to May this year, there are already more smoking and vaping-related stand-downs than all of 2019. And in world news, 4 young children have been stabbed in a park near Lake Annecy in the southeast of France. Police say the suspect, who's in custody, is a 31-year-old Syrian who had refugee status in Sweden. Authorities say the children are aged 3 or younger and are in critical condition. One of the injured children is British and the other is Dutch. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more stories and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.